Hey YouTube, Chevy Dad 83. Doing something a little different today. Not doing a review of a knife I have or something else like that. Today we're doing lunch. Sitting in front of me, I have 3 pounds of thick quality bacon woven into a giant bacon blanket. And if you've ever seen one of these, you know exactly what it is that I'm doing. We're making a bacon explosion. So to start out, I went ahead and wove the bacon. This takes a little bit of time, and I made it a little longer because of just how I roll my bacon explosions. I don't do it quite the same as everybody else. This is about the 4th bacon explosion I've done, and each one has changed from day to day, and not day to day. I don't make a bacon explosion every single day. Maybe once every couple of months, twice a year maybe. But anywho, got my bacon blanket down. We've got 2 pounds of Jimmy Dean hot pork sausage. I've got a ton of chopped pickled jalapenos, a bag of Monterey Jack cheese, another pound of chopped cooked thick bacon. For sauce today, I've seen some recipes, and I've done this myself, to use Jim Beam, and had good luck with that, but I decided to do something a little different today. Picked up a bottle of the Jack Daniel's Tennessee Honey. This stuff is fantastic. I think it's going to go great with all the bacon and the sausage. I think it's going to make a good flavor. To go along with that, I just picked up a generic honey mustard barbecue sauce. Good flavor in this barbecue sauce for the generic brands. I kind of think the generic brands are picking up their step a little bit. Some of the stuff that the Safeways or Fred Meyer brands have come out with have been pretty tasty. Along with the Jack Daniels and the barbecue sauce, stuck some of the go-to, the Frank's Hot Buffalo sauce. Can't have enough of that. And I also threw in a couple drops of this habanero hot sauce that a friend of mine picked up while she was visiting in Panama. And this is some tasty stuff. It's got a good flavor. It's not a vinegary flavor like some of the other habanero hot sauces are. This is a quality product. So go ahead and throw that in. I've got a cup of just barbecue sauce that we'll be spreading on. I need to grab my brush. I've got some sauce and some of the Jack Daniels mixed up in a pan here that I'm going to use to brush on to the outside of the bacon explosion. I'm going to smoke this one today in a Traeger pellet barbecue, and I believe it's with the garlic flavored pellets. So this is the first time I've smoked a bacon explosion. Usually we just bake one in the oven, but this will be a first. My dry rub, I always use the Grill Mates pork rub. I really like this stuff, so it works out well. So let's start making a bacon explosion. I wove the blanket. I like to start off with the dry rub across the meat here. Spread this around. Okay, take a little bit of your honey barbecue sauce, and I'm just gonna mix it around in here. Just give it some flavor. And this isn't scientific. Okay? You really can't mess this up too much. Okay? So, on top of this is where we're going to add our sausage. But before we add the sausage, oh, by the way, I have a little motivation to continue this as well, so excuse me. Margarita on the rocks. Good stuff. Alright, back to bacon. We're going to take the sausage, and I'm going to take this 2 pounds of sausage, and I'm going to stick it in this bowl here, along with all of these jalapenos. and to get these jalapenos mixed up real well in with it, we'll just get our hands in here, roll this around a bit. Oh, these jalapenos smell good. I think this is going to be the way to get these jalapenos in. These are going to keep everything nice and together. There we go. Get out in there. I did wash my hands before I did this. I just don't like safety checking a gun on these videos, you know. Everybody freaks out. Did you wash your hands? Yes, I washed my hands. Don't worry about it. We're good to go. I got a friend of mine coming over. He's gonna enjoy this with me a little later. So I'm gonna take the some of the sausage, and I'm just gonna stand up here and we're flatten this out and get this covered over as much of this bacon or this bacon as we can. Okay, I did make this a little long because I had so much extra bacon. And it'll help me when wrapping everything up and having it all sealed up nicely. So we won't cover all of this bacon because this is going to kind of act as a seal for us as we roll this through. But I could have put 3 pounds of sausage, but I already got 4 pounds of bacon. So I would like to see tomorrow. The bacon explosion makes you want to take a nap, and I kind of would like to wake up from that nap. So here we go with the sausage. We got that all nice and mixed in there. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of this cheese, and I'm going to spread the cheese over this thing. So we'll sprinkle this out here. Monterey Jack cheese. There. Mix this around. Throw it all in there. Might as well, right? Alright. So, got our bacon blanket, our sausage and jalapenos. Man, those jalapenos are gonna be great here. And next we're gonna take a pound of crispy bacon, drop a piece, probably get it. Moose is joining us today. I take this bacon, crispy bacon, roll that around, get it all mixed in, and there you have it. I mean, this isn't rocket science. Like I said, the most difficult part of this is actually weaving this bacon blanket together. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to kind of rearrange my table here, move some of this stuff over. Take my beverage, and I'm gonna turn this bacon blanket this way so I can roll it. Some people roll the sausage up first into a log and then roll the bacon over it. I don't like to do it that way. I think this way works a little better for me. So I put it on some wax paper here, and non-stick stuff like you make cookies, and I just pull this over. And it helps me keep the bacon roll nice and tight. And it's going to give it kind of a pinwheel shape on the inside, rather than being just a chunk of sausage surrounded by bacon. I'll leave my paper over here. Miscalculated my paper length. So here you go. Roll this up, keeping it nice and tight. And just keep pulling the paper out. Rolling it up, roll the paper out, scoot it back towards me, roll it up. There we go. Now we're rolling. There we go. We're almost there. Almost there. I think. So we got some bacon that kind of fell out of here. My seam, I ended up with my seam on the outside. That's no good. Alright, it'll have to do though. Alright, so pull that out. Okay, there we have it. our bacon explosion. Would have liked the roll to be a little tighter. It's one of the things with using thick cut bacon. I don't think the thick cut bacon works quite as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to maneuver this thing out onto the grill in a bit. Once everything gets heated up and starts smoking. It says about an hour and some change per inch. This thing's about 4 inches thick, so it's going to take a few hours to get it done. When I get it out there, I'm going to season it. I'm going to cover it with the Jack Daniels and sauce mix, and then we're going to start smoking it. So I'll let you see how it looks once it's all done. Chevy Dad 83. Later. Alright YouTube, here we go. 4.5 hours of smoking the bacon explosion. Let's take a look. Cut all the way through it. Oh yes. Oh yes. Take a look at that. There we go. Enjoy!